Well, hello everyone, hello, and today, first of all, we would like to give you the welcome to all of you to this video, to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn a little bit about SAP. And as you see in here, the main objective of this video, we just going to introduce a little bit about SAP. We are going to see the logistics module. We are going to see the material management module about how this is worked and also the transaction that this module have. And this is gonna be a short video, and then we are going to create a more longer video with more details and more information. This video is just to see it, the most used transaction in the materials management and how this transaction works. All right, let's begin. All right, everyone. So as I said before, we are going to enter into the logistics module, and we are going to see the different transaction and well, I can say the different transaction. Maybe I should say that we are going to see the most used transaction in the logistics module. As you see in here, this is the logistics module. Remember, this is the general module in SAP. It's called logistics. And in this module, we just need to click in here to display the submodule of this general file, right? And in here you can see the submodule called materials management, and also you can see the module called sales and distribution. Remember, sales and distribution is another module of SAP, but is into the general module called logistics, right? Because you know the sales and distribution is part of the supply chain, and the supply chain is the general of logistics, right? And then also you can see in here the logistic execution module, right? And then the production module. Remember, us also we can say that it is the same explanation of what I said before in here, the source and distribution, because the production module is other module of SAP. It's a big module, but this module is into the logistics general module. All right, continue. We can see the production process, the plant maintenance. This is another module. Also the quality management, logistic control, project system, and another functionality, another files that you can see in here. But remember that this video is we need to focus just to knowing the some transaction in the material management module. Remember that more later we are going to create more videos about the explanation and details of any module in SAP. All right, in the material management, if we want to know the transaction and we want to know this module, we just need to display here in this file, like here, like this. And this, when we already displayed this, the material management module, we can see the purchasing submodule, and here the inventory management. And it is important to know that you can call this like a submodule of materials management, because this submodule is into a material management module. And if you want to know what can you do in here in the purchasing module, you just need to display. You just need to display in here in this file, and you can see all the functionalities that you can do in this module. And the functionality, as I said, we can call it like a transaction or actions in SAP. I mean, if you want to create a purchasing order in SAP, you need a transaction to create it. remember that any task or any action that you are going to do, any operation that you have to do in SAP, you need to know the transaction to complete it. Every action in SAP have a transaction. That's something that you need to know to complete, to complete one task or one operation in SAP. For example, if you want to create a purchase order, you just need to display in here. You need to display this file, and you can see in here some option that we have to work about the purchase order. For example, if you want to create it, you just need to click in here in create, and you can see in here that the transaction to create the purchase order is called ME21N. With this transaction, you can create a purchase order. If you just want to create it, you just need to make double click in here like this, and you can see the first screen to create the purchase order in SAP. This is, for example, the initial screen to create a purchase order. There are a lot of icons in here. There are a lot of fields that you need to fill in. You need to complete. You need to complete to create a formally purchase order in SAP. There are a lot of things that you need to know to create the purchase order, but that's something that we can explain in another videos. All right, let's get back. And then, as I said before, there are a lot of functionality, there are a lot of operations that you can complete in SAP, and for that reason, I'm just telling you that that is important that you have to know the transaction, and when you have and also when you know the transaction, you can enter of the operation more faster. So, and let's close this. Just to close this file, you just need to click again in here. You just need to click again in here to close this. And as you see in here, we just saw the purchase order. For example, the purchase order, the sub-module of purchase order, and you can see in here the purchase requisition. The purchase requisition in here, you can create it too. Request for quotation, you can create the quotation in here. If you want to see the master data in SAP, you can see it in this file. You just need to display here the master data, and you can see all the information of master data. If you want just to see, for example, the vendor, here you can see the all master data of the vendor, and there are a lot of transactions that you can see in this file. But let me show you also another important things, like inventory management, logistics, invoice verification, physical inventory. Remember that in your company need to, well, I suppose that in your company, specifically in your warehouses, need to create some inventory documents, right? Need to complete the physical inventory in your company. So this module can help you, because this module have all the characteristics to complete the inventory in our company. But that's something that I'm just showing you at the moment, and you also can investigate more about it. So, and also we can see another important functionality in here, or we can say this part is another important module in SAP, because this is a material requirements planning, MRP. Remember, MRP is an essential part in our company, and specifically in the purchasing department in our company. Because if you want to know about this, for example, you can see in here that in this module we can have the material forecast. Remember that this is very important part in our purchasing procedure, right, in our company. And also we have a lot of operation in here. For example, something very important is the MRP, because we have to plan the production order. Also we can plan our materials in our company, and and also we can make a lot of functionalities, as I said before, in this module. So on the whole, we can say that there are a lot of sub-modules in here in materials management. That is a big module in SAP, and that is one of the most used module in SAP at the moment, because logistics and supply chain is very important in any company at this moment, right? All right, so I think we can say this is the end of this video. Remember, in this video I just wanted to tell you this brief overview of this module of the materials management, just to show you how SAP works about this specific module. And don't worry about to know more details about this, because we are going to continue with more videos about it, and we are going to talk more deeply and more insight to this module from SAP. All right, if you have some questions, if you want to know more about it, please let me know. And also you can visit our website, and the website, you can see it below from the description from this video. So it was my pleasure to explain to all of you this important information, and I hope that this knowledge can help you to understand some things in SAP. Let's see you in the next time, and take care. Thank you.